The hybrids worked tirelessly, their glowing eyes and inhuman precision making them the perfect architects of their creators' designs. Across the globe, massive towers rose, structures that defied human engineering, each pulsing faintly with the rhythm of the signal. These were no ordinary buildings. They were conduits, pathways for something far greater. Rowan Park knew what they were for. "It's an anchor," she muttered, staring at the schematics displayed on her monitor. "They're trying to bring them here." Her small team of researchers and engineers exchanged uneasy glances. They worked in secrecy, deep within a hidden Arctic facility, where humanity's last hope took shape. The Providence was halfway complete, its sleek hull jutting from the snow like the skeleton of a great beast. It wasn't just a ship. It was humanity's last hope. A vessel designed to escape the planet's surface and preserve the untainted remnants of humanity. Every rivet, every panel, was a race against time. But time was running out. The hybrid's towers activated at dawn. Across the globe, massive pulses of energy shot into the sky, causing the planet to tremble. The Earth's magnetic field wavered, and entire cities were swallowed by storms that defied comprehension. Rowan and her team watched in horror as their monitors lit up with seismic activity, each spike centered on a tower. "We have to stop them," Rowan said. Days later, Rowan led a small team to the nearest tower. They infiltrated the structure using experimental tech reverse-engineered from the signal. Inside, the air buzzed with energy, and a faint, deep voice echoed in their minds. "Let us through," it whispered. The walls were inscribed with glowing symbols, their patterns both mesmerizing and unsettling. "These symbols," one of her team members whispered, pointing to the carvings, "they're warnings." Rowan ran her fingers over the markings. The carvings told a story of beings who descended from the stars, taught humanity forbidden knowledge, and turned themselves into gods. When they overstepped, they were cast down, imprisoned far from humanity. But their prison wasn't eternal. At the heart of the tower, they found the focal point of the signal, a massive chamber filled with pulsing energy. The symbols etched into its walls matched the ones Rowan had studied for months. The air grew heavy, and the faint hum of the signal deepened into a low, resonant growl. Shadows danced along the walls, forming vague, colossal shapes. "Let us through," the voice echoed again, not in sound, but in thought. It was deep and ancient, each word carrying the weight of millennia. Rowan fell to her knees, clutching her head as the voice continued. Images flooded her mind. Visions of towering beings of light and shadow, their forms impossibly vast, their faces obscured. They were not like the hybrids. They were something far older, far more dangerous. "Set the charges," Rowan ordered, her voice shaking. The team worked quickly, placing the explosives around the chamber's core. As they began their retreat, the voice grew louder, more insistent. "Do not leave us here." The words were like a dagger in Rowan's mind, each syllable cutting deeper than the last. Her vision blurred, and for a moment, she saw them. Shadowy figures towering over the earth, their presence overwhelming. "Now," Rowan shouted, snapping out of the vision. The charges detonated, collapsing the tower's central chamber. The shockwave rippled through the network, bringing the remaining towers across the globe to a halt. The energy dissipated, the hum of the signal silenced. The door to the Watcher's prison had slammed shut once more. Back at Providence, the engineers worked tirelessly, their progress visible in the growing ship. Its framework was nearly complete, but the systems that would sustain life were still weeks behind schedule. "We'll finish it," one of the engineers said. "We have to." Rowan nodded, standing at the edge of the construction site. She stared out at the horizon, her mind still on the faint glimpse of the Watchers. The towers were gone, but their influence lingered, heavy and unshakable. Providence wasn't just a contingency anymore. It was humanity's last chance to escape.